Oh, say
How old were
can
you?
you?
I was probably 14.
You doing this?
This was those were cheer moves, but then 50 Cent went and posted it on his Instagram and said, "Damn, I want to tear that shit up." Hashtag all of his alcohol brands.
People often say that when you stare into darkness for too long, it eventually stares back at you. That idea feels especially relevant right now for 50 Cent. While he has been publicly calling out Diddy and exposing what he describes as disturbing behavior, some believe that the same energy is now circling back toward him. Online chatter suggests that 50 Cent may not be as different from Diddy as he wants people to think. It's a fire-for-fire situation, and the conversation is getting louder. Recently, Netflix released a new documentary series titled Diddy: The Reckoning, directed and produced by Curtis "50 Cent" Jackson himself. When it premiered a few weeks ago, it quickly grabbed attention and dominated social media. This project wasn't rushed. In fact, 50 Cent had been teasing it for more than 2 years. During that time, he focused on collecting rare material, including footage and clips that had never been shared with the public before. According to 50 Cent, he has gathered more than 140 hours of content so far. Much of this work intensified after Diddy's arrest in 2023. Even now, he insists the story is far from over. New voices keep stepping forward, each claiming to have personal experiences and stories involving Diddy, adding more layers to an already explosive situation.
It took a lot of time for us to dig in and to kind of make sense of this story and to put this timeline together.
Yeah, and there's like some never before seen footage that I'm going to talk to you about in just a moment.
Based on what the documentary reveals, Diddy's public image and career may be damaged beyond repair. Cancel culture is very real today, and celebrities are no longer placed on untouchable pedestals like they once were. In this era, fame does not protect anyone from being held responsible. That same mindset has also sparked questions about 50 Cent himself, with some people suggesting he could be just as problematic as the man he is exposing. We'll circle back to that point shortly. To raise the tension, let's break down key details many viewers may have overlooked in Diddy: The Reckoning. One of the most disturbing claims involves drug-heavy parties allegedly organized by Diddy. These gatherings, often referred to as freak-offs, were said to take place in secret locations known only to a small inner circle. Reports suggest that almost anything was allowed during these events, with no clear limits. Even more troubling are allegations that Diddy hired multiple sex workers, who were reportedly treated in harsh and degrading ways. Cassie's lawsuit claims she was pressured into attending these parties and forced to take part in the activities. According to the accusations, Diddy watched from the sidelines while everything unfolded. Over time, other people connected to these events have also stepped forward, sharing their own experiences and adding weight to the growing controversy.
They invited me back up, and this time I was up there for a couple of hours just going in, bro. And at the end of that, that's when Diddy actually spoke to me. He came up and was like, "Yo, my man, we like you a lot, bro. Would you be interested in doing this with us again?" And I was like, yeah.
Over the years, dozens of people have come forward with serious accusations, including rape claims against Diddy and others who were allegedly present at these parties. The documentary introduces another familiar name, Aubrey O'Day, who adds her voice to the growing list of allegations. She repeats a claim she has stood by for years, saying she was removed from the girl group Donna D. Kane after rejecting Diddy's advances. According to Aubrey, those advances included receiving explicit emails and inappropriate photos from him, which made her deeply uncomfortable. As the series continues, it presents a sworn statement from an unnamed woman that raises even more disturbing concerns. This woman claims she walked into a room and saw Aubrey unconscious on a couch while Diddy was allegedly engaged in sexual activity with her. This account shocked many viewers and quickly became one of the most talked about moments in the documentary. Aubrey, however, has stated that she has no memory of this incident. She also strongly denied being heavily intoxicated, explaining that she does not drink alcohol at all. Because of this, she believes something else may have happened. Like several other alleged victims have suggested over the years, Aubrey implied she may have been drugged without her knowledge. These claims have only intensified public outrage and added more pressure to an already explosive situation.
One of those interviews is with Danity Kane singer Aubrey O'Day, who in an emotional scene reads an affidavit from a woman saying she walked in on O'Day being assaulted by Combs and another man in 2005.
You realize the burden that puts on my soul for the past year, the weight of that man and his I will never get up from under it.
The documentary also stunned viewers by claiming that Diddy's own mother was allegedly connected to the so-called freak-offs, along with some of his family members. One name that stood out was his son Justin Combs. While this shocked many people, others were less surprised, since Justin has faced multiple lawsuits over the years, including accusations from women who claim he abused them. Still, these claims added another disturbing layer to the story. Even more shocking were allegations linking Diddy to the death of Biggie Smalls. According to the documentary, Diddy allegedly knew it was dangerous for Biggie to be in Los Angeles, but encouraged him to go anyway to promote a show. At the time, tensions were high, and a violent gang conflict was already unfolding. Critics claim Biggie was pushed into a risky situation and ended up paying the ultimate price. The series also revisits Tupac Shakur's death. A former gang member allegedly stated that Diddy placed a $1 million bounty on Tupac, then paid only half and disappeared after the job was done. On top of that, the documentary claims Diddy failed to compensate victims injured during a deadly stampede at one of his charity events. It even alleges that Biggie's funeral costs were charged to his own estate. Most disturbing of all, the freak-offs were reportedly held every year on the anniversary of Biggie's death.
My car was in front, Biggie was in the middle, and then another security vehicle was behind, which had the off-duty officers in. And we left out of the driveway of the parking lot, and we made a right. And as we made the right, we were just driving, and the vehicles were one behind each other. And I was looking straight ahead, basically, and I just heard ring out. And then I heard somebody say Biggie's car had got at. And so, like, while my car was moving, I had just opened the door, and the driver, he stopped, and I had jumped out, and I had ran to the car. And I had immediately did that because I knew his leg was broke, so I know there's no way he could have made it out of the car. And then when I went there, I opened up the door, and he was hunched over, and was trying to talk to him and trying to move him over. And I was trying to tell somebody to call 911, but I just told one of the drivers of security to just jump in the car, just take me to the nearest hospital, please.
That's bad. No Diddy.
All of these allegations and revelations paint a picture of Diddy as a deeply troubled individual. For many people, the documentary feels like final proof that his behavior went far beyond rumors and crossed into something truly disturbing. However, this expose has also pushed the public to look more closely at 50 Cent's own past. As attention shifts, uncomfortable questions are starting to follow him as well. Rumors have resurfaced claiming that 50 Cent may have been involved in inappropriate behavior involving a minor. These claims come from an old video that recently began circulating online again. In the clip, a high school cheerleader shows off her flexibility and cheer routines. She later stated that after she posted the video, 50 Cent reshared it on his own page. According to her, he added a comment suggesting he wanted to get down with her. What made the situation worse was that he also tagged his alcohol brand in the post, turning the moment into a promotion. This incident has caused many people to rethink the role 50 Cent is playing in all of this. While he presents himself as someone exposing the truth, critics argue that his own actions deserve just as much scrutiny. In the end, it raises an uncomfortable question. Maybe 50 Cent is not the hero he wants the public to believe he is.
Oh, say
How old were
can
you?
you? I was probably 14.
You doing this?
Those were cheer moves, but then 50 Cent went and posted it on his Instagram and said, damn, I want to tear that shit up. Hashtag all of his alcohol brands. Hashtag like Wild Wednesdays. My dad was like, I'm finna get it taken down. What is you finna go? Instagram HQ? Bro, so we just had to wait for 50 Cent to realize everything.
I'm gonna punch you in your mouth, your throat, and your solar plex. Then I'm going to throw you on the ground and commence to stomping your face into the cement.
As more attention has shifted toward 50 Cent, many people have started revisiting his past, especially the serious accusations made by his former partner, Daphne Joy. She previously claimed that in 2013, she was assaulted and raped by him. This allegation alone raised major concern, but it did not exist in isolation. Over the years, other former partners and individuals have also accused him of violent or harmful behavior, causing many to question the image he presents today. Recently, a popular social media figure shared a detailed list of allegations tied to 50 Cent's past. One of the earliest claims dates back to 2005 and involves Shanice Tompkins, the mother of one of his children. According to reports, she accused him of physical violence, including pulling her hair, forcing her to the ground, and choking her. Years later, in 2013, Daphne Joy accused him of domestic violence and vandalism, adding more weight to the growing list of accusations. In 2015, another controversy surfaced when 50 Cent allegedly shared an explicit video of his former partner, Lastonia Leviston, without her consent. He reportedly added mocking commentary, which sparked widespread backlash. That incident led to legal consequences and further damaged his public image. Over time, he has also been criticized for publicly humiliating former partners on social media and for mocking actor Terry Crews after Crews bravely spoke about being sexually assaulted. Many people felt that response showed a lack of empathy and understanding. Additional accusations continued to surface. Thayer Mari reportedly sued 50 Cent for sharing graphic images of her without permission. In another case, a man named Guadalupe dos Santos claimed that 50 Cent physically attacked him during a confrontation at a traffic stop in Los Angeles. While details vary, these repeated stories created a pattern that many found troubling. In several of these cases, 50 Cent reportedly pleaded guilty to reduced charges and completed community service. However, settling or lowering charges did not stop new accusations from emerging. More recently, Daphne Joy again accused him of rape in 2024. In response, 50 Cent filed a defamation lawsuit but later dropped the case, which only fueled more public speculation. The situation became even more complicated when allegations tied to Diddy's scandal entered the conversation. According to claims made by Lil Rod Jones, Daphne Joy was allegedly involved as a sex worker at events linked to Diddy. If true, some believe this could explain why 50 Cent appears especially angry and invested in exposing Diddy. This connection has led people to question whether his actions are driven by justice or personal resentment. Online reactions have been mixed and intense. One commenter pointed out the irony of someone facing serious accusations himself producing a documentary about another accused man. Another person claimed that 50 Cent does not truly care about victims and is only focused on destroying Diddy's reputation. Others believe his dislike for Diddy has nothing to do with morality and everything to do with personal grudges. Now the debate is wide open. Is 50 Cent genuinely trying to expose wrongdoing in the industry? Or is he hiding behind accusations to distract from his own past? Are his comments about the young cheerleader a careless mistake, or something more serious? As more details are expected to surface in the coming weeks, public opinion remains divided. Let us know what you think. Is 50 Cent just as bad as the people he criticizes? Or is there more to the story?